Well, hello, my friends. Welcome to Granny B's house. Are you having a good day? Oh, I hope so. Granny B's having a pretty good day. Are you being kind to the people around you? Are you treating other people the way you want to be treated? Are you doing those little acts of kindness to make the world a better place? I have every confidence in you, and I just know that you're following Granny B's advice to be kind. Okay, now another way you can be kind is when someone has a problem. If they can't see well, or they can't hear well, or they can't move around well, you could always help them a little bit. And we're going to read about somebody who has a little trouble hearing. His name is Oliver, and this is called Oliver Gets Hearing Aids. So let's see why Oliver needs hearing aids. All the children were playing and having fun except Oliver. Oliver was sad because he couldn't quite understand what his friends were singing. In school, because Oliver couldn't hear his teacher, he often missed the directions she gave. It was recess. Oliver tried to play with the other children, but he couldn't always hear what they were saying to him, so Oliver would just be by himself. Once again, Mrs. Brown, Oliver's teacher, had given him a note to take to his mother. When Oliver came home, he gave the note to his mother and went to sit in front of the TV. Oliver liked watching television. It was one of the few things he could make loud enough for him to understand. His brother and sister thought the TV was too loud. "Who can I see for help?" Mrs. Elephant asked Dr. Young, the family doctor. "Oliver needs to see an ear doctor," replied Dr. Young. The next day, Oliver's parents picked him up early from school, and they went to the ear doctor. The doctor's waiting room was full. There was Tony, who had a sore throat, and Samantha with an earache. "Oliver," the nurse called. It was Oliver's turn to see the doctor. "Let's see what we have here," Dr. Dog said while looking into Oliver's ear. Oliver was very brave and let the doctor look into his ear. "You need to have your hearing tested by the audiologist," said Dr. Dog. "Hello," said the audiologist as Oliver walked into the test booth. "I'm going to test your hearing. Are you ready to play my hearing game?" This is an easy game, Oliver thought as he threw a block in a bucket each time he heard a beeping sound. "Good listening, Oliver. Look at all those blocks." "Here are the results," the audiologist explained to Oliver's parents. "He has a hearing loss in both of his ears. That's why he has been having so much trouble hearing. Oliver needs hearing aids so he will be able to hear clearly," said the audiologist. "He will need ear molds to connect the hearing aids to his ears." Squirt! The cold material the audiologist put in his ear was drying quickly. A couple of weeks later, Oliver returned to the audiologist's office to try on his new hearing aids. What a big day! "You don't need to shout," he told his parents when they asked him if he liked the hearing aids. Oliver was surprised at all the songs coming from the birds and the noisy cars. There was so much to hear. It didn't take Oliver long to get used to his new hearing aids. He liked being able to hear better. Oliver liked singing the most, and music class soon became his favorite. "Here's the ball," shouted Patrick the rabbit as he passed the ball to Oliver. "Great shot," everyone yelled as Oliver made a goal. Oliver was careful with his hearing aids. He learned how to change the batteries, and at night he put them in their special case. He took good care of them so they would last for a long, long time. Oliver was happy that he could hear better. He lay in bed that night dreaming. His next birthday would be the best ever. Well, good for Oliver. You know, sometimes it's hard to get used to new things like glasses or hearing aids or other things that help us see or hear better. And sometimes our friends, maybe they're not our friends, would make fun of us for having those things. But boy, to be able to hear when you couldn't hear before, what a wonderful gift that is. So I hope you'll be compassionate and patient with those people around you if they have a hearing loss or a vision impairment. You know, just do what you can to help them hear better or see better. Sometimes if you just speak slower and maybe a little bit louder, that will help. But oh my goodness, it's a good way to show kindness to other people when they're in need of a little assistance. So you remember that Granny Bee loves you, and I want you to come back and see me again sometime, okay? I promise I'll read you another story. Bye-bye.